can get so intelligent that we see the connection between us and dirt, then we can begin to treat it well before it births human beings and create this kind of coating around our children that would protect them even from trauma. You know, I loved you. I would say to my son, you were intentional. I spoke to you in my land before you were even born. I sang to you. They grow up and then they look at the land as something that will bring life to them and to their children. Actually, they'll look at it not just to bring life, but that's the life.
I am EliYahu ben Asa, and what that means is EliYahu, son of Asa. I'm a second generational farmer. I'm a photographer, I'm an artist, I'm a son, I'm a servant. I do what's needed to provide for my family, for my community, so that I can best lead the next generation and be a light. I'm coming down from school and coming to farm with my father and pretty much taking over and expanding the business that we've created down here. A 15 or so acre farm in Ellenwood, Georgia called Atlanta Harvest. And we produce fruits, vegetables, meats, we produce eggs and have a farm stand pretty soon, or soon coming, that we'll be able to sell food directly to customers and create a space for a community where we teach people and just help people thrive and understand how important agriculture is to our beings.
My name is Asa EliYahu Ysrael. I am the father of the House of Asa, which contains many of us. We're industry people. We're carpenters, we're electricians, we're plumbers, we're mechanics. We are farmers, which is all encompassing of all that. There's a new definition for industry, but I have an old dictionary and it says the ability to create from natural resources. That means that you can grab some raw material and make it into something that's worthy of bartering, either bartering it for money or bartering it for other goods. And that's when you can control your society, or your micro society.
Every civilization or society has to have farmers, has to have people who grow food, right? And it's so powerful that it can be the determining factor in whether you survive or not. When we got the property, I was about 13 years old. And at that time, I was really just following my father. Whatever my father was doing, I was down for. And so he got the property, said, I bought it, we're going down to see it today. So, all right, got on the plane, came down, driving through, I think we had like a sedan at the time, driving through the dirt roads on a low, like a low riding car. It was a totally new experience, and pulling into the land, it was so vast, it was so large. I've used growing food and cultivating land as a tool to heal myself by understanding, first of all, that food is life. The way that plants grow, the way that food grows, the way that the world works, does it in such a way where the things that we consume regenerate our bodies, they give us life. Trees give us oxygen, everything is in a cycle. What you put in your body is of utmost importance. And that extends past food. That's about the words that you speak, the words that people speak to you, the things that you see, the things that you engage with, what you provide yourself, what you expose yourself to has gotta be clean. It's gotta have life. Seeing things grow and seeing the power of soil and seeing the power of life coming from seed gave me the inspiration to follow along and work my hardest at what we were doing. It was really my father's inspiration to come down here and buy a farm and buy some land and start from scratch. And we didn't know anything about farming, but that inspiration to want to heal ourselves and heal the people that were around us helped us to keep going and push through all the adversities and push through all the trials that it took to get the farm started and start making a business out of it so that we could maintain a way of living.
A seed literally has to die in order to be reborn as a tree. When you think about that, then the act of sacrifice comes natural for all life, everything that we depend upon.
When we were evolving Atlanta Harvest, and you told me that you needed me here, it was a matter of me deciding, was I going to lead a life that I had to start from scratch and make my own path, or was I going to take from what you had created, what you had devoted your life to developing, and all those relationships that you had, and every single thing that you had done that had created essentially the life that we live now?
It's a mindset. What you did was sacrifice. But you didn't sacrifice for me, you sacrificed for your sons. In you sacrificing for your sons, I was able to give you everything that I have and provide for your sons. If we can truly encapsulate that, we can repair a breach in how our people see inheritance.
Yeah.
My heart lies in growing food and seeing life come from the soil. And so I will continue to pass that on. I will continue on in that building of generational wealth to pass on to my kids, and they'll continue and they'll continue. And maybe we'll stay in farming forever, but of course we're gonna branch out. You know, I have dreams and visions of my seed in the future, but that's my seed of resilience, breaking away from the system in a way to create something that my family can actually thrive on.
This morning I had this in-depth conversation with my wife, man. And I told her, I was like, you are the cornerstone of my house. My wife will take care of my mother. She's like my admin assistant. She's my cook. She cleans up for me. She raises my children and processes them. My son speaks 3 languages. He's 1 year old. He's well, you know, saying words from 3 languages. And to have a woman like that is such a gift. And when I look at that, I say, you can't leave that to chance. A seed is a byproduct of something that's been matured. After it's matured, it creates a seed. The seed dies to create itself back again, and hopefully with better soil.